All right, welcome back, everybody. Once again, we have another match from Saturday Destination Division. This one is going to feature Eddie. He is a skill level 5, and he is facing off with Lily from Love That 8, skill level 4. And Lily's going to win the lag on that one. Eddie will get us racked up and going. Dry break. Eddie's got a shot on the 14, overcut a little bit. Still open. This is likely to be the last Saturday Destination Division that I put up. This division is going away. This is not had a lot of luck with having teams that could attend. 4 teams has been what we've had all this session, and at least 2 of them are pretty much like not going to come back next session. So that being said, we're adding 8-ball to Tuesday nights. So we'll have a double Jeopardy destination going on Tuesday nights, both 8 and 9-ball destination league. The destination teams compete not just for getting into tri-cups and world qualifiers, but at the end of the year, they get a big tournament as to try and win a trip. That trip can be one of a few different destinations, but the team has to decide on it as a team. This is what we're going for. So, be nice. Most of the Tuesday night teams have said, "Yeah, let's do it." So, we've got we're going to have a full night of 8 and 9-ball on Tuesdays going forward, which will be cool. All right, Lily doing good with the solids. Eddie's got some work ahead of him here. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to go. Cheating the pocket there. Cheating the pocket at Mad Hippo's difficult. 4 1/4 cut pockets. Diamond tables. And somebody explained this to me the other day, and one of the reasons we have some of the issues with getting the ball to get rejected when you hit them in hard is the pockets on diamond tables, I guess, have a tendency to start to flatten out here in the back. Um, I don't know what that is about them, but something about the way these are constructed, they will start to flatten out in the back, and it becomes a lot easier for the pocket to spit the ball back out. So whether by design or just a strange fluke of how the tables are constructed, uh, over time, they actually become harder to play. Ooh, getting a little scary with the 8-ball, but the 11-ball would have stopped it most likely. Eddie doesn't have a really good shot here. Let's see what he goes for. It looks like he's lining up on the 12. Yeah, he decided to get the 5-ball and move it out of his way, so he's got a clear pocket. He managed to get the 15 moved a little bit too, which is a little bit better for putting it in the side. Yeah, well, he goes for a bit of a defensive shot with the 12 ball back up against the rail there, so not easy to pocket. This 15 is not an easy shot. It's still resting right on the corner here, but makeable. And that gives Eddie a good line for either the 12 or the 11. The hard one here is the 9, so I kind of like hitting the 11 now, and hopefully get the cue ball resting right back here for the shot on the 9. It doesn't really get you to a good spot for the 12 afterwards. No, that's not perfect for the 9, but go safety on this. I think that's what it's going to go for. Nice. There we go. Managed to hang in there. It looks like it's hooked as well. So at this point, this is the match in which Love That 8 has been dominating. They are currently ahead of my team 9-0 for match points. This is the last match of that team match, and really hoping Eddie can get us some points finally. Ooh. Well, she managed to hit the 3. Oh, scary with the 8, though. Very scary with the 8. That's a makeable. Ball into the corner there, I believe. Eddie should be able to get that. Yep, and give himself good shape on the 12 as well. Eddie is he's a good player. For skill level 5, he's a tough guy to beat. And he's put himself right on the 8. And there we are. So that'll be our first point for Eddie. He's got 3 more racks to get, though, if he wants to win this one. Lily is team captain for Love That 8, so she, like me, is having to have talks with her team whenever she can. Oh, looks like another dry break. I gotta say, one of the toughest things about being a team captain is when you're on a team in which you have several people who can't keep score, and can't really chip in that way, and you end up having to do, as a captain, you end up having to do a lot more than maybe you should. And it's not so bad in any of the divisions in which you're just playing a single game, but when it's double jeopardy and you're captain of both teams, it starts getting difficult. when you don't have another person on the team who's going to keep score and help keep things going. Oh, he misses the 2 ball. I mean, I like the layout of the stripes here more than I like the layout of the solids. That's mainly because of this right here and this ball here, although this 11, the 11 ball there's, no, that's not the 11. That's the 15. There goes the 11. Eddie's the kind of guy who will be able to clear this up, though. So, and then of course the 13, 14, he's going to go ahead and do something about right now to break it up. Whereas the 14 decides to find the 6 and sit together. Well, now they're both kind of evenly set with issues. Eddie was playing at another event. I think he was in Masters at Sidelines this day, so he had to come last. So he is currently playing on both this table and this table at the same time. do appreciate, love that eight's willingness to accommodate that. Not the typical thing that you would see done. No, I don't know that's what Lily was going for, but just kind of went pretty straight down the table and back up a little bit. He's got this shot on the 12. The rest of this is pretty clustered up. He might be able to get the 9. I think looks like he's going to go break that out. There we go. Just break it out, get it center of the table. And then go break on table 4. Because, you know. So Lily's got solids. She's got a shot on the 4 ball here. Bit of an awkward shot, having to queue over top of this entire mess there. She makes it. For those of you who play USAPL, I actually got to play my first USAPL styled tournament last night. All ball fouls is kind of the way for that. So it's okay to touch one thing accidentally, but if you move a bunch of stuff accidentally, then that's a foul. So it's closer to all ball fouls than not. APA. If you accidentally move a ball, it is only a foul if the cue ball or something the cue ball hits would have contacted or does contact the ball because it was moved. Definitely a little bit more of the slop factor when it comes to APA. I honestly have to say that I believe that APA is definitely geared more towards the sort of relaxed play. Not the high pressure kind of play that you get from uh, rule sets that follow WPA rules more closely. Oh, nice try on the 13 there. Rail first to try and get around the 5. Got around the 5 just fine. Unfortunately, got a scratch out of that one, out of that effort. This is still a mess. Let's see if Lily's not going to work to clean that up just yet. Kind of has to now, though. I think the 1 will go by and go up this way. That's a long shot to go. She just goes for a bank. Oh, almost 5. All right. Things are looking a little bit better with the table set up, but still not cleaned up down here completely. Nice shot. Put that one in the side. Side pockets can be very deceptive. I actually watched a video the other day talking about why they're kind of deceptive and why we miss them often. And it's because, we aren't really looking at, especially when we're having to cut it in the side, we aren't really looking at the angle the ball has to travel. And the side of the side of the pocket looks more in the way than it is sometimes, just because of how we're having to look at the angle. You got same thing can be said for pretty much every pocket on the table. Really helps to take your time and aim by looking at the line the ball has to travel to get into the pocket. And I need to make sure that I do that for myself a lot better than I have been doing. Well, Lily's got a shot on the 6, but that's not dealing with this 3 ball. And she does need to deal with it, but she's going to elect to deal with it last. And the problem with that is she somehow manages to get the 3 ball in here, which I don't see exactly where it would go. Oh, I think she slipped on that one. Well, it's broken out at least. And I mean, where she put the cue ball there is actually pretty good for comboing that 15 in. Yep, and left the 14 sitting right in the pocket. And he'll go for the 9 ball next, most likely. Then the 14, possibly. Nope, he's gonna go 14 first. This line on the 9 should bring him around for his shot on the 8. Well, a little bit further would have been great, but this works as well still. And there goes the 8 ball. All right. 2-0 so far. Eddie needs 2 more. So I went up to Backstage Billiards up off of I Drive, north end of town, and played in their chip tournament, their 8-ball chip tournament last night. A lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. Knew absolutely no one there. Everybody was nice and friendly. Had a great time. One who runs it, Jane, did a great time explaining the rules for everybody. Appreciate y'all having me out. I did not win. I didn't play badly. I did not win. I haven't played on an 8-foot table in a very long time. But I started to pick it up towards the end there. It wasn't bad. I had a lot, I had a good time. I got to play 5 racks of pool for $10. Compete against a bunch of really good players, friendly group, like I said. That being said, if you get a chance to go up there and play one of those chip tournaments, go for it. It's a good time, as my kids would say. It's a good time. All right. Lily's got solids. And you'll be working with stripes this time around. We had to keep reminding him what he was shooting for. Since he was playing on 2 tables at the same time, there were times when he was stripes on one and solids on the other. He'd come up to the table. Stripes here, right? Nice cut shot into the side. Looks like he should be able to cut the 10 past the 3 here, but he's going to aim on the 12 possibly. Yep, there we go. Oh, move the 7. All right, so rule on this sort of thing is you bump the 7 over this way on accident. You're not supposed to grab it. You're supposed to tell your opponent you moved it, and your opponent is supposed to put it back. Now, nobody really calls anybody on that APA when they do it. I found out in USAPL that if you grab it yourself and put it back, that's a ball in hand foul. I think we should be a lot more observant of the fact that it is supposed to be your opponent that moves the ball back in place in APA. It's not a ball in hand foul in APA, but it is in the rule book that it is the opponent that is supposed to put the ball back in place. Just missing the cut shot on the 10. Three ball might cause Eddie some problems here, or the 14 and the 15. Lily moved the one ball that was near the 8 ball out of the way. 9 ball here is out in the open. Could go here, could go here. There. Lots of places for it. 15 and the 14 got this corner. I missed the shot, and it's Lily's turn. I don't think she realized it was her turn to go. Sitting there, waiting, watching the other match. Oh, maybe she... I sworn Eddie was the one that just walked away from this table. Okay. Oh, that bump of the 9. Well, everything wants this pocket now. At least you can do the 9-14 combo. Oh, it doesn't drop. Oh. Everything's on this end of the table except for the 8 ball. Crazy how that goes sometimes. It's kind of looking at the 3. I would... Let's see. What's she going to go for here? 5 ball. Nice move. Getting right on the 2. That's a good shot. Should bring her around out here for the 1 or the 6. She can stay. Oh. She hit stop on that. Oh. Could have gone follow and come around. But she does have a shot on the 1 this way. She's going to want to follow that 1 ball as best she can to get on the 6 for a shot back into the corner, hopefully. Kind of stunned to get around that 6. This shot should put the 14 in, leave the 9 where it is, and probably bump the 15 a bit. See how hard Eddie goes with this one. He's going to cut the 15. Tried to bank the 15. Okay. Lily's got a really long shot over the table. She's going to have to lean over. Probably go for a bridge. Go find a bridge. There we go. Nice job getting the cue ball back up table. Good enough to get an angle on the 6. 15's in the way for the 3. And I don't think it's going to clear going by it anyway, so it'll have to be an angle on the 6. And not quite. Eddie will take a shot at this. Breaks things up a bit. It was more trying to get the 15 free than worrying about where the 9 ended up. Try to cut it in the side. Okay. Well, we can see the side of the 3, and it looks like it ought to go by the 6 for that corner. Not an easy shot. She did it, though. Nice shot. Oh, no reward for it, though. 15 ball in the way again. If that would have stopped down here. And not a great angle for you the 6 in, but she really, if she could have found a way to get the cue ball here, she would have had a really good shot at the 6 next. Kick shot gets it. Gets a good legal hit on it anyway. And Eddie goes ahead and puts that right in. It should be able to cut it there. Not an easy cut. Oh, he goes for all the way down, though. Nice. And he's got lined up for the 8 all the way down. Just misses it, though. Now that's cuttable here, but it's also bankable back here. See which Lily wants to try and get. I've seen her do some really good cut shots. I've seen her do some really good bank shots before. Goes for the bank. 6 ball's gonna get in the way. Oh, bounced it to where Eddie's got a pretty good shot to the corner now. Thought it was gonna sit itself in the way for her. Okay. 3rd rack to Eddie. He's on the hill. And he gets the 4 ball in right on the break. 8 ball in for APA. You take what you make on the break. Pretty much every other league out there, it is open after the break. But APA, he's got solids now. One ball here. Come back around. Ooh, hit it a little hard. Bounce back out. And Lily just missed the cut on that 10 ball. I like the 3 in the side here. The 7 goes as well. 3 in the side will bump this ball out of the way, but doesn't really give a great shot on anything afterwards, except for the 1, as long as the that's the 10 ball or 12 ball there doesn't get in the way. The shot on the 1. Oh, no way. Yeah, no problem at all. Gonna go for the 6 ball. Nice choice. It's got a cluster around it. Looking good here. Go for the 7 or the 1. And go for the 1. Yeah, it gets the 7. Moves the 8 ball. Got a nice shot on the 5 into the side now. Nice. Not sure what he'll do with the 2. Just rearrange the table a little bit. Pop in one of Lily's stripes. Like the 13 ball here. The 11 is a nice obvious choice, of course, but the 13 ball being on the rail and having a good angle on it right now, that'd be my first choice on that shot. Didn't leave Eddie a clear path with the 2 ball at least. It's more out in the open now, though. All right. The stripes are all looking pretty good now. There's a couple that you have to work to get position on, but she just did that for the 13. Although fairly long shot. And not a lot of angle to get back out for anything else. It could have stopped somewhere about here, would have been great. Just gonna go for the 10 instead. All the way down. Nice shot. Bank shot here, probably. He wants to try and cut that angle. The one really works. Let's see what he does. Looks like he indicated the bank shot. Didn't quite get it. No, not quite again, but this is going to leave. Ooh, probably another bank shot. Nope, he's indicating the cut. Okay. Not quite. 13's the shot right here. Oh, no. Well, let's see if Eddie can cut this one in the side. He should be able to get that. There we are. And Eddie will win this one for us, 4-0, which gives us 3 points for the match. So love that 8's going to win this match, 9-3. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate you. Give us a like and subscribe if you would. And don't forget, we have our monthly chip tournament coming up this Saturday, as of when this drops. July 19th will be the monthly chip tournament at Mad Hippo for 9 ball. Thanks.